An honor to announce our interim zonal caucus leaders for the 6 geopolitical zones and then for our 2 regions, which are north and south. As I've said during the executive session, whatever I am announcing is interim until we get your consent and confirmation in due course. So please, with your kind permission, let me go ahead and read what we have agreed at the level of leadership. For the North, for the Northwest, excuse me, please, there are some mix-up here. Clerk. Honorable colleagues, please can you find your seat? Honorable George. Honorable colleagues, we have sorted the mistakes, and it's my honor and privilege to announce the interim zonal and regional caucus leaders. We will start with the northern region. We have as chairman, Honorable Ado Dogwa de Sardona of Rano, as the caucus leader of the north. Please, Honorable, can you get up for recognition? For the north as a region. Then his deputy will be Honorable Kwamati Laori. Is he around? Honorable Kwamati Laori. And then the secretary will be Honorable Yusuf Adamu Gadi. For the south, we have Honorable Nicholas Mutu as the leader of the south. And his deputy will be Honorable Babajimi Benson. And then the secretary will be Honorable Victor Ogene. Is Honorable Victor Ogene around? Okay. Then for the 6 geopolitical zones, we have the zonal caucus leaders as follows, beginning with the North Central, where we have our former leader and Deputy Speaker, Honorable Ahmed Idris Wase, as the leader of the North Central Caucus. We have deputy chairman. His deputy chairman will be Honorable Mohammed Bio Umar. Is he around? Then the secretary will be Honorable Dixon Taghir. That is for North Central. Northeast, we have our leader, Honorable Mukhtar Ali Betera. He will be our caucus leader, zonal caucus leader for Northeast. His deputy will be Honorable Bappa Misau. Is he around? And then the secretary will be Honorable Jafaru Yakubu. For the Northwest, we have Honorable Sade Soli as the zonal caucus leader for the Northwest, with Honorable Aminu Sani Jaji as his deputy, and then Honorable Abdul Samad Desuki as the secretary. The Southwest, we have Chairman Honorable Abiodun James Faleke as the chairman of the Southwest Caucus. His deputy will be Honorable Adelebe Olua Timehi. Then the secretary will be Honorable Taufik Ajili Soro. The Southeast, we have as chairman Honorable Iduma Igarwe Engo. Deputy chairman will be Honorable Nnolemu Naji. Secretary will be Professor Lilian Obiegeli Orobu. The South-South, the chairman will be Honorable Fred Abedi. His deputy will be Honorable Julius Pondi, while the secretary will be Honorable Mike Etaba. Then the interim zonal leaders. For the Northwest, we have for Kano, the caucus leader for Kano is Honorable Abdulkadir Jobe. For Kaduna, we have Honorable Amos Magaji. For Kazina, we have Honorable Abubakar Kusada. For Jigawa, we have Honorable Abubakar Mike Eleman. For Sokoto, we have Honorable Bala Hassan Abubakar III. For Zamfara, we have Honorable Suleiman Gumi. Kebi, we have Honorable Salisu Koko. The Southwest, beginning with Ekiti, we have Honorable Olufemi Bamichile. Lagos, we have Honorable Akani Dolapo Badru. Ogun, we have Honorable Adekunle Akelade. Ondo, we have Honorable Adeshida. Honorable Abdullah Idris Garba. Kwara, we have Honorable Ibrahim Olawunji Tunji. FCT, we have Honorable Abdurrahman Ajia. Plateau, we are yet to get submission. We have the caucus leader, the zonal caucus leader will help us with the name. If you have it, Honorable Ahmed Wase, can you just announce and then submit the name?
Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, my name is Ahmed Idris. I represent Wasai Federal Constituency. By the grace and by the grace of God, I am announcing Honorable John Dafan as the caucus leader for Plateau State.
Okay. Can you repeat the name?
Honorable John Dafan.
Honorable John Dafan is the caucus leader for Plateau. Southeast, beginning with Abia, the chair, okay. Yeah, the chairman is Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu, no? I don't think if leadership is supposed to be part of the caucuses. So I think we will ask the DS to step down. But the person I have as deputy is Honorable Ginger Onwosibe and Secretary Chris Okota. So those are the lists we have for now. If there are updates on states that have not submitted, please let us endeavor to do that between today and tomorrow so that before the end of the week, we have complete state, regional, and zonal caucus leaders. Congratulations to those appointed. We hope the appointment will further be confirmed and selected. Thank you very much. Please, if there are observations concerning the composition of either the zonal, the state, or the regional caucus leaders, please, members are at liberty to come and tell me so that we can effect corrections in the next sitting. Thank you. Okay, honorable colleagues, the first order of the day is a motion on admittance into the chamber the President, Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, and other dignitaries on Wednesday, 29th November 2023, to receive the 2024 budget estimates, standing in the name of the House Leader. The House Leader is hereby invited to move the motion.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Usman Bello Kumo, I represent members of Akko Federal Constituency. I'm from Gombe State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that this House, pursuant to Order 21, Rule 8, 1, subsection 1 of the standing orders of this House, of the House of Representatives, do admit into the chambers the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and other dignitaries on Wednesday, 29th November 2023, to receive the 2024 budget estimate. I so humbly moved.
Minority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My honorable colleague, I remain Dr. Ali Issa JC, representing Balanga Biliri Federal Constituency. I rise to second the motion moved by House Leader for the admittance. Thank you.
In support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. The second business of the day is presentation of 30 bills. I now invite the clerk to read their short titles.
Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Members. Federal Capital Territory Statutory Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2023, first reading. Central Bank of Nigeria Act Amendment Bill 2023, first reading. Court of Appeal Act Amendment Bill 2023, first reading. Economic and Financial Crimes Commission Act Amendment Bill 2023, first reading. Compulsory Free Universal Basic Education Act Amendment Bill 2023, first reading. Public Asset Reform and Concession Regulatory Agency Establishment Bill 2023, first reading. National Center for Substance Abuse Management and Treatment Establishment Bill 2023, first reading. Federal Fire Service Trust Fund Establishment Bill 2023, first reading. Federal Housing Authority Act Repeal and Enactment Bill 2023, first reading. Federal College of Education Act Amendment Bill 2023, first reading. Local Industry Patronage Bill 2023, first reading. National Youth Service Corps Act Amendment Bill 2023, first reading. National Library Act Amendment Bill 2023, first reading. Federal Capital Territory Open-Age Registration and Regulatory Agency Bill 2023, first reading. Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Michika Establishment Bill 2023, first reading. National Youth Service Corps Foreign Trained Medical and Health-Related Practitioners Special Provisions Bill 2023, first reading. Nigerian Association of Logistic and Supply Chain Practitioners Establishment Bill 2023, first reading. Federal Cooperative Colleges Establishment Bill 2023, first reading. National Land Commission Establishment Bill 2023, first reading. National Grassroots Sports Development Special Intervention Trust Fund Establishment Bill 2023, first reading. Federal College of Health Technology, Song, Adamawa State Establishment Bill 2023, first reading. Federal Colleges of Education Act Amendment Bill 2023, first reading. Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria Act Amendment Bill 2023, first reading. Nigeria Agricultural Harvest and Processing Free Zone, Mungo, Benue State Establishment Bill 2023, first reading. Federal Medical Centers Act Amendment Bill 2023, first reading. Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery and Health Science, Damagum, Yobe State Establishment Bill 2023, first reading. Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria Act Amendment Bill 2023, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Alteration Bill 2023, first reading. Federal College of Land Resources Technology, Isanlu Isin, Kwara State Establishment Bill 2023, first reading. Transition and Assumption of Office Bill 2023, first reading.
Honorable Khalifa, can you sit properly? The third business of the day is presentation of report of the ad hoc committee on the activities of Nigeria Sovereign Investment Authority from inception to date and other managed funds to assess its compliance with the Establishment Act of 2011, standing in the name of Honorable Sani Umar Balam. Honorable members will recall that the bill was referred to the committee on Wednesday, 19 July 2023. The report is ready for presentation. Honorable Bala has graciously agreed for Honorable Kuye, Ade Kuye, to present the report on behalf of the committee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Distinguished colleagues, my name remains Ademori Aliukuye. I represent Shomolu Federal Constituency. I'm from Lagos State. Mr. Speaker, I move to present the report of the ad hoc committee on the activities of Nigeria Sovereign Investment Authority from inception to date and other managed funds to assess its compliance with the Establishment Act of 2011. Mr. Speaker, with your kind permission, I seek to lay the report. I move to lay the report, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder? Yes, Honorable. Honorable, please, second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Prince Olaide Latif Mohammed, representing a repo Orolokwe, Olonsogo Federal Constituency. I'm from Oyo State. I rise to second the motion to present the report of the committee. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Please, Honorable Ade, go ahead and present. And process submit, sorry. The first order of the day is the third reading of a bill for an act to establish the Agency for National Ethics and Values, compliance to control unethical behavior and enforce compliance with principles of the national ethics and for related matters, standing in the name of the House Leader. Honorable members will recall that the House adopted the report of the Committee of the Whole on the bill on Thursday, 23rd November 2023. I therefore call on the Leader of the House to move that the bill be now read the third time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Usman Bello Kumo. I represent the people of Akko Federal Constituency. I'm from Gombe State. I rise to move that a bill for an act to establish the Agency for National Ethics and Value Compliance to control unethical behavior and enforcement compliance with principles of the national ethics and for related matters for third reading. I so move.
The Minority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my honorable colleague. I remain Dr. Alisa JC, representing Balanga Billiri Federal Constituency. I am from Gombe State. I rise to second the bill for an act to establish the Agency of the National Ethics and so on to be read the third time. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, can you read the long title?
Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to establish the Agency for National Ethics and Values Compliance to control unethical behavior and enforce compliance with principles of the national ethics and for related matters. Third reading.
Bill read and passed for the third time. The second order of the day is the third reading of a bill to amend, for an act to amend the Civil Defense Corps Act 2007 to institutionalize collaboration between the Corps and the relevant security agencies to strengthen its complementary role in the maintenance of public law and order and for related matters, standing in the name of the House Leader. Honorable members will recall that the House adopted the report of the Committee of the Whole on the bill on Thursday, 23rd November 2023. I therefore call on the Leader of the House to move that the bill be now read the third time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Malam Usman Bello Kumo. I represent the people of Akko Federal Constituency from Gombe State. I rise to move that the House consider a bill for an act to amend the Civil Defense Corps Act 2007 to institutionalize collaboration between the Corps and the relevant security agencies to strengthen its complementary role in the maintenance of public law and order and for related matters. Third reading. I so move.
The Deputy Leader, the Deputy House Leader. Absolutely, I agree with you. Let's take it for concurrence immediately. The House Leader, can you please second?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Distinguished honorable colleagues, I am from Kogi State. I represent the good people of Anka Omala Federal Constituency. I second the motion as ably moved. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, can you read the long title?
Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to amend the Civil Defense Corps Act 2007 to institutionalize collaboration between the Corps and relevant security agencies to strengthen its complementary role in the maintenance of public law and order and for related matters. Third reading.
Bill read for the third time and passed. The third order of the day is commencement of debate Please, Leader, can you suspend the relevant rules to enable us take second reading of the FCTA supplementary budget?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Malam Usman Bello Kumo. I represent the good people of Akko Federal Constituency. I rise to move that this House do suspend our relevant rules to enable us to consider the FCT supplementary budget for second reading. I so move.
The Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my honorable colleagues. I remain Ali Isa, JC, PhD. I rise to second the motion moved by my able brother that we suspend our relevant rules to allow us take the FCT budget for the second term. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Can you approach the chair, please? Leader, please can you go ahead and present the bill
Thank you, Mr.
for
Speaker.
debate?
I remain Malam Usman Bello Kumo. I represent the good people of Akko Federal Constituency. I'm from Gombe State. I rise to move that a bill for an act to authorize the issuance from the Federal Capital Territory Administration revenue funds of the Federal Capital Territory Administration account, the total sum of 61 billion 553 million 778,259 naira 99 3 kobo only, of which the sum of 12 billion 900 only is for overhead cost, and the sum of 48 billion 653 million 778,260 naira only is for capital expenditure, cost of the services of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, for the financial year ending on the 31st December 2023, ready for second reading. I so move.
I don't think if there is any need for us to debate this. It's a very straightforward request. So with your kind permission, I will just put the question. Seconder, anyone who is cash rich in Abuja that we can depend on. Who is we have a landlord, though. Let the landlord second.
Your Excellency, Right Honorable Speaker, my distinguished colleague, my name is Honorable Abdurrahman Ajia. I represent the very good and wonderful people of Gwagwalada, Kuje, Kwali, Abaji. I'm from FCT. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion heavily moved by my colleague as well second.
Honorable colleagues, those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. This bill is referred to the Committee on Federal Capital Territory for further legislative inputs. Thank you. Can you go ahead?
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to authorize the issuance from the Federal Capital Territory Administration Statutory Revenue Fund of the Federal Capital Territory Administration account. The total sum of 61,553,778,259 naira 93 kobo only, of which the sum of 12,900,000,000 naira only is for overhead costs, and the sum of 48,653,770,000
for an act to provide statutory regulation of peacekeeping operation by members of the Nigerian Armed Forces, the Nigerian Police, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, and other security organizations, and for related matters, standing in the name of Honorable Oluwale Oke. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Wednesday, 12 July 2023. I now invite Honorable Oke to move that the bill be read for the second time.
Honorable Speaker, Honorable Wale Oke is not on the floor at the moment. I move that the bill be stepped down.
Bill stepped down by the leave of the House. The fifth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to amend the Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria Act Cap 812, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, to make provision for establishment of Federal College of Agriculture, Misau, Bauchi State, and for related matters. Standing in the name of Honorable Aliyu Bapa Misau, honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 3rd October 2023. I now invite Honorable Misau to move that the bill be read for the second time.
Honorable Speaker, Honorable Aliyu is also not on the floor at the moment. I move that it be stepped down.
Bill stepped down by the leave of the House. The sixth order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to amend the Birth, Dates, etc. Compulsory Registration Act and for related matters, standing in the name of Honorable Austin Asema Achado. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, 27 July 2023. I now invite Honorable Achado to move that the bill be now read for the second time.
Honorable Speaker, my very honorable colleagues, my name is Architect Dr. Austin Asema Achado. I represent the good people of West Federal Constituency of Benue State. I humbly seek leave of this honorable House to enable me lead debate on a bill for an act to amend the Birth, Death, etc. Compulsory Registration Act, B 2023. I so move.
Any seconder? Honorable, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Engineer Satomi Ahmed, my name, representing Jere Federal Constituency. I rise to second the bill heavily moved by Architect Achado to be read for the second time. I so second, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Please go ahead, but be brief.
Yeah. Honorable Speaker, my distinguished colleagues, I have already sent the lead debate to all members so that you can go through, but I will summarize. As you may be aware, all important civic registrations, whether population counts or voter registration, are done free. But in case of births and deaths, if you have lost somebody or you have a child, you need to go and pay money to register.
Honorable Adekuye, please, can you approach the chair?
We feel this bill, because of the condition of payment, other people are reluctant, many people are reluctant to go and register. You can imagine if you have lost someone, you still need to go and pay money to register for the death of the person. And if you are giving birth, the same thing. So the bill is aimed at eliminating the issue of payments, so that just as population is free and voter registration is free, it will also be free. That is the summary of the motion. Thank you very much for understanding, colleagues.
This is a straightforward debate. The motion is also a very straightforward one. With your kind permission, we just put the question. Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to amend the births, deaths, etc. compulsory registration act and for related matters, second reading.
This bill is referred to the Committee on Population. Honorable colleagues, my attention has just been drawn by Honorable Ademorin Kuye in respect of some of our sons and daughters who have excelled in an ICT-related competition, an international ICT-related competition, and they incidentally happened to come first, second, and third. And as part of our legislative agenda of promoting excellence, particularly in our youth, it's my pleasure to recognize the presence of those three remarkable children. And they are as follows: Honorable Master Oyawa Oluwani Fesimi Ayo Bamidele, who is from Grace Schools, Bagada in Lagos. And Master Abba Kennedy Okudili from Bishop Howell Schools in Bariga, Lagos as well. And the last but not the least, Master Alabi Isaac Ayomide from Lawaye Schools, Shomolu, Lagos. Please, can you stand up for recognition? The three of you, where are you? You are most welcome, and congratulations. Please sit down. Honorable colleagues, as I've told you earlier, this chamber is supposed to be vacated, latest by 2 p.m. to enable arrangements and preparation for tomorrow's budget laying to commence. So we are going to draw the curtain now. The leader, please, can you move that we adjourn plenary?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. my respected colleagues, I remain Malam Usman Bello Kumo. I
Please,
represent-
point of correction. It has not been confirmed yet. Don't use Malam this time around, please. It has not been confirmed.
Mr. Speaker, I remain a certificated Malam Usman Bello Kumo.
Be guided, be guided.
I represent the people of Akko Federal
Honorable
Constituency
Kumo, be guided.
from Gombe State. I rise to move that this House do adjourn plenary until tomorrow, 10 a.m. I so move.
Minority Leader, can you second, please?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, my honorable colleagues. I remain Ali Issa JC, PhD. I rise to second that this House do adjourn till tomorrow 10 a.m. by God's grace. I so second, sir. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should say nay. Please let the ayes go and the nays remain until budget laying tomorrow. House adjourned to tomorrow 10 a.m.
Thank you.